Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello,
to the show.
hello. Wonderful day
Hello,
to
good morning,
you.
everyone. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. So this is an awesome show, the
Morning, good
Lightversation.
afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world.
Yon. So guys, Happy New Year. And this
Happy
is
New
Year.
Year.
welcome to Lightversations and Lightversations with TEDS.
Yes.
All right. Baka nagtataka kasi yung mga viewers natin, bros, ha? Kung ano itong show natin, no? What we're gonna talk about here today. Mamaya malalaman natin kung anong pag-usapan natin for today. But this is your regular Lightversation show. And we hope you continue to journey with us. Join us. I'm not the only one here. This is Tony Sparks, straight from my Malibu, California house. And I'm not alone. Siyempre, may kasama akong tatlong napakagwapong partners and brothers in crime. So, let's start off first with the young man below me, and he is bright, is shining bright, and he's Emmer in Cars and Hats. Bro, introduce yourself.
Hello, Happy New Year. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Emmer and cars and hats because I will be wearing riding different cars and hats. You will see the hats later on as the conversation moves on. This is
Yeah.
Emmer and cars.
All right. Party to that. Woohoo! All right. Well, truly, the light is shining through you. At syempre, from the hairless, we are now going to the hair more. So, to the hair more, let's welcome Shahab, aka Mon Bombay. Brother, introduce
Hello,
yourself to our
hello.
viewers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. I am Mon Bombay, also known as Shahab, or it's the other way around. It's because of my facial features that look like from the Middle East that people called me Bombay. That's why I
Ah,
term myself or name myself Shahab. And looking forward to have kwentuhan with you. Have a great day.
ayun, alright. Thank you, Mon Bombay. Bago dyan, Mon Bombay, your name is Shahab. Tama? Bakit Shahab?
Shahab, it's because of my facial features. People are calling me Bombay or something like, oh, I look like Amir Khan. And that's why I name myself Shahab, or I usually call this, it's my Starbucks name to make pahirap doon sa mga barista natin, and natatawa sila whenever I pay. I'm handing them my credit card with Mon Bumatay or Mon Bombay as my paying name. Yon, you could call me Shahab or Mon or whatsoever, Mumbai. It's okay with
Oh,
me. It's nothing offensive.
alright. So, if you happen to bump into Mon Bombay at a Starbucks near you, don't call him Mon Bombay, call him Shahab. Pero,
If it's if it's hard to
i-spell mo yun.
pronounce, you just clear your throat.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
the proper
I-spell mo.
pronunciation for I have to wear my Middle Eastern tongue. It's pronounced as Shahab. In the Middle East,
Spell,
there's no
spell.
Y, there's no I. There's only in the H is sounds like alike to one another. H, I, and Y, and you have to spell it S, H, and you have to insert lem Shahab H, A, B. So Shahab. That's the proper
Shahab.
pronunciation for it.
Okay. All right. Glad to have you,
All
Shahab, in
right.
the show.
So,
It's my pleasure
Grabe.
also to be here.
All right. So, from the
so
hairless,
far like
nag,
this.
siyempre, from the hairless to the hair more, from black hair, now we go to the white hair, and let's welcome the oddball among us all, Dimitri,
The
the
old hair.
Gorietti. Dimitri, bro, man,
Yeah.
Good
introduce
morning,
yourself.
everyone. It's your favorite Gorilla Yeti, Dimitri Gorietti. How y'all doing?
Yun. So what's up, bro? I mean, where are you coming from, and why Gorietti again?
Well, as as I was sharing in the first pilot episode, uh, my father's a gorilla. My grandfather served during the administration of Caesar. Uh,
Oh, wow.
my father, when he retired, he put up a very big business, a lucrative banana plantation and distribution business. And
Wow.
so my father, he's been a rich gorilla traveling around the world.
Right,
He
right.
goes
Okay.
around doing exotic travels, and he fell in love with my mother, who's a yeti. And so it wasn't really something that most people in my community, the gorilla community, does. But my father saw my mother. He said, "Baby got back," and next thing you know, here I am. I'm a Gorietti in
Would
the
you
flesh.
say that your parents had a forbidden love, di ba?
Well, it wasn't forbidden, but it was quite shocking. However, you see, you have to understand. Uh, having my grandfather served under Caesar's term, we
Right.
were
Okay.
speaking. We are speaking species of gorillas, but my mother's a pure yeti, and so she doesn't really have the gift to gab, or she doesn't really talk. And
Okay.
so what was weird to the community was how can one of the talking gorillas mate with a non-talking? So that's what
Right.
prejudice is in our community.
It,
That's
it, it
how.
Hey, Dimitri, can you remove your face shield for a moment so that we can see the details of your handsome face? It's all reflections. I would like
I
to see
don't
your
think so that
eyes.
he's outside. We have to practice
Yeah,
the, social
Yeah.
I'm
distancing. He's
sorry.
Oh,
outside.
As
Hindi mo
And
much
he
as
has
I'd
to
love
wear his
mapapare eh.
to,
PPE.
Nasa labas siya.
yeah, as
He's
much as I
enjoying
love
the
to.
wild, bro. Let the Gorietti enjoy the wild, but he's practicing proper social distancing. So
Correct. That's correct.
yeah, but I don't think there's somebody beside him right now.
you can't tell, man.
Oh, but
But I just
we
want
have to be
I want
careful
I
these
just
days
want to see
because
your. Where is that?
I just noticed something, brothers. I think I'm related to Dimitri.
Yeah.
When
oh,
I
which
grow
side?
old,
My
all
mother's
my
side or
hairs
my
will turn
father's
into
side?
white.
I think
I
so. I
think
think so.
all my hairs will turn into white, and I maybe look like Dimitri, who's
And then
handsome.
you
and then
you
your
have to
skin will
find
be all
a
white.
yeti or a
I have to
gorilla.
trace my genealogy with you.
Oh, Shahab
Look,
Yeti.
oh, we're
Could
both
be.
No,
handsome with the
this
hairs.
time you're going to be Shahabi Gurietti. Shahabi.
Oh man, I can
All right.
imagine the intimidation your father had, Dimitri, in encountering your mom, a yeti, man. A yeti is way bigger than a gorilla. But if he got over that, or nag-demand naman yung mommy mo, what's your dad gonna do, right? No, I mean, di ba? So
I think what happened was, are you familiar with um Looney Tunes? Are you familiar with Bugs
oh
Bunny?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well, you know that
What?
segment where the Martian always runs into that big George fella.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Well, that's kind of what happened. It's like the community realized that although they have to be more understanding, and this
yeah.
is how the prejudice was ended, how it ended, because they saw the genuine love that my mother had for my father. And so,
Oh,
although she wasn't a speaking Yeti, she wasn't,
oh,
they didn't have speaking Yetis. The community accepted her. And then when I was born, I started talking. So they rejoiced and they praised God that a Gorietti was born. So
I guess
here
something
I am.
happened there that the community of gorillas and yetis didn't know. It was like I can imagine Romeo and Juliet kind of thing for you guys. So
A
Wow.
little bit, a little bit. However, these are only the stories that I heard because when I grew up, she was already part of the community. She can't talk, but she knows sign language
right,
other than
okay.
Yeti language. Yeti language is just
That's
basically
Wow.
I can't interpret that. They're just animal sounds. Yeah, but she knows the sign language. Yeah,
So,
very similar to what
so,
Tony Sparks is doing there.
I'm
so,
imagining like when your mom was asking your dad for some action in the bedroom, she's like, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Oh man. Well, it's great to have you on the show,
When it
Dimitri.
comes to
And yeah,
so,
yeah,
yeah,
man. You were saying?
yeah.
I think
Oh,
he's related to Elsa now.
Elsa
Yeah,
who?
Elsa
Elsa.
now.
Let's all be Elsa.
Oh,
Frozen.
yeah. Uh,
It happens. Yeah,
yeah,
and there
Oh,
you
it
are.
happens.
Welcome
there
back.
you go.
Welcome
Yeah, it
back.
I'm
happens.
back.
Well,
All
anyway,
right.
I think
Well,
that was a nice shot. Let's do another Elsa shot. One,
we'll do
two,
another Elsa shot. What? We'll do another Elsa shot. Okay, let's do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right.
One.
1, 2, 3, go. I bet our viewers are like, what's happening with these guys? Ano ba nangyayari?
This guy
I
must
only
be
had
crazy.
pineapple juice. It would make you high.
Yeah, pineapple juice lang. And I think Dimitri is kind of high and he has looks
Yeah,
like he has a hangover, di ba? We're just starting the show and he has a
Uh,
hangover.
yeah. I
last
think
night we
it's
had a long night. Nothing but banana cognac for me, Jack.
Banana cognac.
so.
Okay.
That's right. That's how I get down, like James Brown. Banana cognac.
Oh my gosh, that's
Banana
crazy, man.
cognac. Oh,
Oh my
so
gosh. I
well,
can imagine your head feeling this way right now.
so
Anyway, anyway, guys, thank you for joining in to our show. You're gonna be
wow.
just enjoy this Lightversations. Of course, I'm also Tony Spark, and I just love to bring spark to your life, man. And yeah, you can notice I'm wearing the shades. Looks familiar. It's a trademark for the Spark family, and we're bringing the light to your life. So, guys, bros, let's just. I want to ask, how was your New Year? This is our New Year episode, and I want to hear from you guys. Ano bang ginawa nyo? Anong ginawa natin for this New Year? Syempre, pandemic, di ba? And not bawal yung mga paputok, di ba? You can't blow up fireworks, but I know some of us have experienced fireworks at our home.
Maybe you'll make his kwento later, mamaya.
Yeah, but anyways, kamusta? How's your New Year? Emmer in cars and hats. Kamusta ang New Year mo? Yung pagpasok ng was it for you coming to 2021?
The New Year is very silent. I just sit by- yes,
Silent like
yes,
Elsa?
yeah. Talagang tahimik. It's really silent night. It's not a New Year with fireworks.
Silent night.
Normally in the village here every year, the main road, lahat yan puro fireworks. Mga homeowners would go
Oh.
to the main road and then puro fireworks yan. Even that was last year. And that was I've been here for the past 18 years. Ganun yun. But this year, not a single homeowner na nagpaputok, wala. Not even a
Tahimik
gate,
talaga.
not
It's really
even
quiet.
it's really quiet. So,
Ah,
if you believe it or not, last year, di ba every year pagka meron gathering tayo in our community,
yeah.
nagbibigay si long hair ng
Yeah, 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 yeah. We get the
yeah,
what you call that? The fountain fireworks.
fountain,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a fountain fireworks. Hindi ko nagamit yan, bros, last year. In fact,
Ako din. I
nandiyan
think
pa,
you did.
hindi ko nagamit, pero would you believe, nandiyan pa rin sa salas ko naka-display yung
Hey, you have
fountain.
to throw that
May
thing.
brother
Itapon mo
long
yon.
hair.
Yung
Itapon
ganyan
mo
ko,
na.
pinamigay ko.
After,
You can't leave fireworks at home over a year.
baka expired na yun, bro, eh. Actually, it's in the sala.
Baka pag nagkaroon ng, if you got a fire breakout dyan, delikado. It's dangerous, man.
Nakadalawang New Year na. Maybe this time. Sabi ko kasi, I will give it to the guard. Bahala na siya magsindi ng fountain. Nakalimutan ko na naman this New Year, di ba?
Ah.
This past 2020. So, wala na siguro. Baka nga itapon ko na lang, bro.
No, you can still use it. Don't throw it away. You can still use it for the Chinese New Year, man. It's coming up.
Gawin
The
na
year of-
Waila.
Yeah, kung hip pat choy. Yeah, you can
Waila kung hey pachoy.
kung hip pat choy. Chow Fan, Chow King. Yeah, okay.
Kawasaki.
Di ba?
Honda.
Japanese yun!
Ay, Nihongo pala yun.
Japanese. Mali.
Nihongo.
So, tahimik na, bro. Wala. We just bought, nagpa-deliver na lang kami sa Veneto for the New Year, medianoche. So, nakalagay lang sa round table. And then, doon na kami, 10 p.m., 10:30, kumakain na kami with my apo and my malugang.
Right, nice. Well, at least you've got loved ones by your side for the new year. Wonderful, wonderful. Salamat, Emmer and Cars and Hats.
Quiet, silent night.
Silent Night New Year. All right.
Night New Year. Yeah. Now,
But let's hear it now
go to
from Shahab. Shahab, kumusta ang New Year?
everyone.
Yeah, the hairy one? The
I had a
long-haired
great
one?
New Year. Pero
Oh.
if I'm going to compare it from my previous New Year, kakaiba eh. Kasi yung previous New Year ko, that is 2020. I celebrated it in a public park wherein tinignan ko
Oh.
yung mga nung 2020 New Year. Nandun ako sa Quezon Memorial Circle. Nagtayo ako ng tent doon. I
Okay,
joined yung mga public people na nanonood ng fireworks. Tapos okay lang na maglagay ng tent doon. Tapos ang ganda because wow, ang ganda ng fireworks, matagal and ang daming tao. Pero yung nakaraan na itong 2021 New Year ko, I celebrated it in the confinement of my room. Pero maganda naman kasi dito is that I could see the fireworks sa iba't ibang lugar like yung sa Araneta, sa window.
Okay.
And yun,
Overlooking.
may mga yeah, because I'm living in a room, 10th floor, ang room ko dito sa somewhere in Timog, Quezon City. So nakikita ko yung mga fireworks nila. So, ang maganda dito, if I focus on the things that I don't have, kasi if I'm going to compare my life from the previous na experience ko, baka malungkot lang ako. Tapos, ang maganda
Tama,
dito kasi, I focus on what I have. 'Di ba? Meron tayong COVID ngayon, yung threat ng
That's right.
virus.
Right,
And
right.
kaya hindi tayo makalabas, hindi tayo makapag-interact with other people. So napansin ko dito, I should focus on what I have. It may be in the silence of my room, pero ang maganda nito, wala akong COVID. So I'm still
Amen.
blessed in
Alright.
celebrating my New Year. Tapos ito, I don't know if you may call me corny or what, yung paputok na hindi ko na-miss ko from itong nakaraang New Year, medyo nakita ko sa kakaibang paraan because bago mag-New Year, maniwala po kayo, naglinis ako ng konti sa kwarto ko. In doing so,
okay.
ayan, medyo malinis na yan. In doing so,
Great job. Great job.
yun, in doing so, sa paglinis ng room ko, meron yung paputok na iniisip kong ganon, medyo pinawisan ako, kakabuhat, pinawisan ako ng malapot, and because I lifted my chair from one place to another, yung paputok na naranasan ko, baka sa ibang lugar ko nakita. It's not that strong, pero alam ko it's there. So, whatever blessings you are looking for, wag mong tingnan doon sa specific, baka makita mo doon sa other form. So, yun. So, what I'm trying to imply is, try to count our blessing to whatever experience we might have. Yun lang.
Amen.
Thank you, Shahab. Grabe.
Thank
May
you, thank
insight
you.
talaga ang puputok mo.
Medyo curious ako eh. Pero, Shahab, di ba you have relatives also, mga Bombay relatives? You did not go your relatives to India? And
No, honestly, I'm living in a building kasi nagkaroon ng virus dito and I don't want to go
oh,
to Bulacan. Kasi
ah,
I
Right.
don't know, baka I might be a carrier and namimiss ko yung
aha,
mga pamangkin ko. And normally, pag nakikita ko sila, kinakagat ko sila dito sa gilid because
Oh, wow.
panggigigil ko.
mm,
Yon. And
Kinakagat.
no, I don't know kapag kinakagat ko sila dito sa gilid, yung mga bata kong pamangkin, it's a mixture ng tumatawa sila or umiiyak, but whenever they see me, they hug me and I bite them dito sa ribs.
aha,
Ah,
Yon.
I
Yun yung
just
lambingan
don't
namin ng mga pamangkin ko.
ingat
talagang
lang
this,
yung tension ng kagat ha. I'm sure medyo mahina pa yan.
Nakatiglo pa naman yung pangil ko because hindi naman
Ah,
full moon.
siguruhin
Hindi
mo,
pa
ganun.
full moon.
bro, wala kang rabbit.
Kaya yan ni Emer and Carson Hats. Bro,
Bro,
try mo,
wala
try
kang
mo yan.
rabbit yan, ha?
Try mo, sige na.
Wala kang
Subukan
rabbit,
mo.
ha? Well, maganda yung ginagawa ni Dimitri kanina. Dimitri, you do that, ha? I want to see you doing the electric, the hand
Oh,
right?
napansin ko. Electric pansin ko.
Yes, I love that.
Dimitri.
Okay,
How
now,
Nice pad.
let's go to the lolo mo ba yan, Shahab? Lolo mo, no, si Dimitri?
I think
Oh,
so because sabi ko nga if ever mamuti itong hairs ko, I may look like Dimitri. I just have to tilt my nose like that.
yeah, oh. Ang
Okay,
laki.
Shahabi,
Hindi
Yeah.
Shahabi Dimitri.
walang problema si Dimitri sa paglinis ng ilong niya. He won't have a hard time cleaning his nose, man. Every morning he just blows out everything that collates in there and it's clean.
I
All
think
right?
the former New York Knicks center Patrick Ewing were must be distant relatives.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I love
Oh my
that.
Are you guys the same height though? Are you guys the same height though?
Well, the height he probably got from my mother's side.
No,
No,
maybe
Dimitri
with
was-
Charles Barkley, bro. Charles Barkley, you could be related to the guy. Charles Barkley is right here, right now. He's there at the bottom screen. Charles Barkley. Yeah.
How are you guys doing? How
I
are you
think also
guys?
Dennis Rodman has a good nose.
Who? Sino?
Dennis Rodman also his nose is somewhat like that.
Oh man.
You should have a ring in your nose here.
Oh my gosh.
Ring, nose ring.
Grabe kayo.
Ring.
Yeah,
Perfect.
let's-
Oh, no, Dimitri.
Dimitri could have a nose ring, but let's hear if that's his New Year resolution. Bro, how was your 2021, man? Kamusta yung pag-
Well, you know
It's like-
what?
Yes, the
We
most-
had a lot of. I didn't celebrate it in Metro Manila, and so over here in the Visayas, we have we're allowed to have fireworks, and so
Right.
you know, I had my experience. The funny part was the ones that I bought, they go up in the air and then they come back down, and so I captured some of it on video. Looks like I was under attack, like I was in Iraq or something. But you know, it was very festive. It was a lot of singing. Look, in a nutshell, it was basically a lot of singing and of course some banana cognacs because I can't sing without the banana cognac. And it was a very pleasant new year. Looking forward to 2021 was very exciting. The anticipation was probably the buildup of what made it so memorable.
Right. Dimitri, it sounds like and it looks like you've been celebrating New Year for 1 week now because you still have hangover from last night. So I can imagine gabi you've been having banana cognacs or bananiacs, if I may use
Banana.
bananiacs.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh yeah.
Banana.
What happened was I brought some over here to celebrate with everyone else, but apparently they don't like the mix I made. So I had no choice. It'll expire. I just had to, you know, consume the rest of the banana cognacs. Or
Oh, man. You may send
So you
us
have
some,
to
man,
finish
when
it
you
yourself.
come back to Manila. What? Nag-Elsa na tuloy tayo. Yeah, Dimitri is now Elsa mode.
Oh, I love. I love that.
It's
Is that
okay.
mood music? I
It
like that mood
happens.
music. Loud.
Yeah, this is lounge music, brother. But what happens with Dimitri
Yeah, I
right now?
love
It
that.
happens kasi nasa taas siya eh. He's in the mountains.
Yeah.
He's nasa bundok siya. So, medyo mahina ang signal dun sa taas. So, you've got to give it to this guy. Talagang he's enjoying his vacation with bananiacs or banana
Yeah.
cognacs with his
With
Goriete
his
family.
Gorieti family. Do you speak Gorieti? May Yeti language?
No, we don't know. This is an ancient language that no one understands
Oh,
except for Goriete.
now,
It's ano eh, it's a sign language,
Brother,
right? So,
while we are towing Dimitri, am I connected to Dimitri? Because I felt na pag namuti
yeah.
itong mga hairs ko, mukha na akong Gorieti eh.
Pero at least bro, mahaba yan. Long hair ka.
pwede. You can after some years, brother.
At least your beard. How long is the
Kulang
beard, man?
kulang lang yung ano, yung ilong like you said, right?
I,
So
I need
instead of ganun,
to apply push pin. Push pin ba o clip? Masakit yon.
clip mo,
Oh,
ilong
right.
mo.
Masakit, bro. Masakit.
Anyways,
At least we're blessed
grabe.
to have hybrid snows. At least we're blessed with that.
Well, I
Yeah.
got a message from Dimitri. He's gonna go use his hotspot and check if his connection is better on hotspot. But
Okay.
anyways, while waiting for Dimitri, I think
Now
we can jump
we're
right
going
in to our
to
topic for this episode, episode 2
sure.
of Lightversations. And for all those watching, thank you for joining in. Continue to share, like, and subscribe to
Yeah.
the channel. But we're going to talk about the many hats we wear during the pandemic. So here's the thing, brothers. Every time we're going to discuss here, he's in. I think he's in. Let's try to. Yeah, I think he's here. Welcome,
Is it?
welcome back,
Yeah.
Dimitri.
Welcome to
Yay!
the. I think he had.
All right. Sorry for
All
that.
right,
But
no problem, bro.
did you cut your hair? No, no, no. Just kidding.
Here,
No,
where?
I took the last shot of the banana cognac.
Oh, you got it. Banana. Me, I
Okay,
still
we're
We had
trying
a
to
have
be
break of
cute.
banana.
Yeah.
banana.
Bananyak. Yeah, bananyak.
Banana.
Okay, so Mickey, you can give us some of those bananyaks when we meet personally again, like our first episode. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe when we catch you guys again at My Mama Said, our official
Venue.
physical venue. Yeah.
So now
Yeah,
we're
and we're
going
gonna do that as much as possible once a month, guys. For all
right
those
now.
watching, so catch those episodes where we meet together personally. Yeah. Okay. Well, you just came back
Yeah.
in time, Dimitri, because we're gonna talk about the different
So
hats
give
we
us the
wear
first
during
one.
this pandemic. Yeah. But here's the thing, bros. We're gonna wear our hats in sequence on what particular role we're doing. Okay, it's up to you what hat and what particular role it represents. But we're gonna change hats. Okay, every 5 minutes or every time we share, and this is our signal for us to change hats. Okay, that is our signal. Okay, yeah, all right. So that's our signal.
It's just like voice activated. Ping.
It's
Human
actually
activated.
finger activated. So
Ping activated.
okay, yeah. So it's like yeah, there you go. So so while Dimitri is adding more air to his hair, we're gonna
Yeah.
wear our first
Yeah.
hat. All right, here it is. Put it
Yeah.
on, whatever it is, on the first part.
Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1.
All right,
Oh, Tony.
pares tayo. All right. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm looking slick, brother. Looking slick. All right. Sige, sakto. What's Dimitri wearing? Oh. That looks like some kind of an artist. It's not a beret per se,
It's a
right?
No, it's actually a Kangol beret. And why I'm wearing this? When I'm wearing formal attire, it's not customary for one to wear a hat. However, from case to case basis, I can wear this beret. A beret will work well with long sleeves, work well with barong.
Right,
And so
right.
the different hats that we have, I brought three with me today, but on a deeper level, how we function in society. There are times when we cannot be exactly. We have different types of roles to play, and so
Right.
if I'm at work or if I'm having civic duties, I'm wearing formal attire, and but that's the physical side of it. The different hats, how we compartmentalize our lifestyle. Not everything can coexist. Like if I'm wearing my family hat, I talk differently. If I'm talking to little ones, I'm talking to them in a language they can understand. It could be
Right.
malambing, it could be, but I can't talk like that when I'm talking to when I have meetings for civic organizations and yeah. So I mean, I wear this hat. It's the only hat I can wear when I'm wearing long sleeves and such. But the different
Ah.
roles that we have. One thing for certain is I brought three hats here. The hat that I wear when I really hang out, you know, with people
Yeah.
from my circle. And I wear this hat when I hang out with people who I've never even. It could be business or it could be people I've never met, and it's my serious hat. But when I wear my family time hat, it's a whole different role. And so one thing for certain is in common. No matter what roles I have in life, no matter how many different activities and how we compartmentalize different segments in our life, one thing never changes is that I center Jesus Christ in my life, and so
Hmm.
through Him, my actions have the same outcome. It just has a different approach.
It's amazing, Dimitri, that you also talk about your faith, considering that you're a Gorietti, man. I mean, and you look like you're a profession. You're a professor by profession. And I feel like if I bump into you in a coffee shop, you're like sitting at the corner with your long sleeve and that hat, your legs crossed, having a cup of coffee while reading a book. And I understand, Dimitri, that you're a professor in what subject in particular?
Well, I specialize in anthropology, but you know, yes,
Really?
yes, I when I first started my work here in the Philippines, I was very fortunate to land a job here. The United Nations sent me over here. I got a grant approval to work with a beautiful race, the human race, not just you. Sorry, the Filipino people are wonderful. I love being on planet Earth. There are other. They say we have our own planet, the planet of the apes, but you know, uh,
My
I want to make sure
God.
this is the thing about judging a book by its covers. You
Yeah,
may
yeah,
think
you're right.
that I'm an animal, and animals. I recognize the fact that man was on top of the whole structure, and
Right, right.
we animals are in a lower level compared to Homo sapiens. However, you
Right,
do have
right.
to admit that Saint Francis of Assisi was the patron saint of animals, and
Right.
he loved all the others. Just because like you're in a particular hierarchy, that doesn't mean that when someone is below you, you treat them worse. So
Right, right.
and when you judge a book by cover, like for example, our community, our gorilla talking community, at first thought that what is my father doing with a yeti? Can't even talk. Little did they know that she would be devoted to Christ as well. She can't reciprocate with human
Hmm.
words, but she does pray. She's an
Interesting.
intercessor, and so can't judge a book by its cover. Yes, you will see me in a coffee shop. I look like I'm talking about science. You'll be surprised. The It's actually hand in hand. Science is hand in hand with faith. It just has to be.
Nice.
It's not talked about much, but we can dabble on that on another show, another episode.
Nice. It's quite intriguing that you're mentioning that, but we will discuss those topics in our future episodes. So, guys, for those watching, you may be intrigued and surprised of how much Dimitri the Gorietti knows as a professor of anthropology. Crazy, he's a Gorietti, but he's studying and teaching about human anthropology. So he's studying us. Crazy. Anyways, whacked. Whacked. Anyway, so I guess your bananiacs are helping you reach higher levels of intelligence and spirituality. So anyway, we're going to talk about that in future episodes. But moving on to Emmer and cars and hats. Now, this guy is an expert with his hats. Bro, bakit yan? Parehas ang ano natin So what do you call this? This is like a vacation hat. Ano ba tawag dito? You're on mute, brother, but I'll unmute you so you can speak. Yes, speak away. You're on mute, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Naka-mute pala ako, bro. Actually, I don't know, but I think this hat is more alam mo, bro, ito yung panahon
Iba ang Fedora, di ba? Iba yung Fedora. These are like...
But this hat was more popular in 1960s, I think. 60s.
Ang mga gangster hats, ganun?
Looks like it. It's
So like, I'm Al Capone, and I'm gonna shoot you down, because if you don't pay me, I'm gonna catch you, and I'm gonna kill you. Is that kind of thing?
Yeah, I think so. This is parang si
You know that? Yes. Sabay ganun eh. Sabay ganun eh. It's hot in here. You know? Oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead, Emmer. Go ahead.
Actually, tatlo yan eh. Tatlong version yan. I have a brown
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. Oh.
I have another one with the same gangster hat. But my favorite is white one. Parang ng gangster brothers. This is it looks like a gangster, but parang it's the most fatherly hat that I have right now.
Oh, okay. Fatherly hat. Okay, what do you mean by that, bro?
Hat. Oh, I may be a father to my kids, and of course a granddad. Oh,
Congrats. Congrats. So, Grandpa, Emmer, and cars and hats.
No, I don't like grandpa. He call me granddad. You know, look at this young look, young granddad. You know,
Baka ano ba yan, bro? Granddaddy. Hey,
Granddaddy.
granddaddy.
Actually, I prefer my granddaughter calling me Papi Mer.
Oh, Happy Mer.
Hello,
Happy
Papi.
Mer?
Papi Mer.
Oh, Happy Mer. Sounds like something
Yeah.
I've heard from a cartoon in the past. Hey,
It sounds like an ingredient I put in paella. Like sprinkle a little more popular there, and you'll get the right flavor.
Yes, I like that. Papi Mer.
spicing your life with
Actually, mga 1960s to.
like a
Mga
baby. Happy Mer.
Mga 1960s to. 1960s.
Okay.
So, looks gangster, pero pag tinignan mo naman, you wear this with your coat. In the 1960s, you will look very decent in those times. Or,
Decent gangsta.
oh, talagang you look like the Godfather.
That's a good father. Don't go speak to me on this time.
You
with my
really get
dog.
a load of me.
Oh, man. Yeah, kulang lang.
To me, it feels like a daddy hat to me, you know, because I'm a daddy.
Daddy
to my
hat.
son, to my
Granddaddy.
Yeah,
Emmer and cars and hats in the house.
You know, when I was a teenager, I used to be called Mac Daddy, and
Oh.
when my Mac Daddy,
Oh,
it was a hat that I used to wear. Now remember, my life wasn't really
Black
centered on
Daddy?
too much. Yeah, when I was a teenager, so the most frequent hat I would wear would be my Jimmy hat.
Gimme. Gimme?
Jimmy hat. Jimmy hat.
Jimmy hat.
Jimmy hat. Jimmy hat. Okay. Well, what's
Yeah.
that?
Jimmy hat.
There are different brands for a Jimmy hat. I think in the Philippines, some of the brands they have are just Google Jimmy hat and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I no longer use
All right.
Jimmy hat. Again, I centered my life on Christ, and I'm procreation.
Procreation. Oh, you're procreation. You are
So how many kids you have? Yeah. Procreation of
Procreation.
Your
You are
procreation,
getting
a
ready.
steward of God.
you're the result of procreation, therefore you are procreation. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah. Just be careful where you procreate, okay? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, when I was a
basic.
teenager and I was already getting used to enjoying my banana cognacs. When I have too much banana cognac, anything be looking cute. Next thing you know, I like baboons. I like
Oh my,
apes. I like,
oh yeah,
you never know what can happen. So,
he's spread a
uh,
lot of everywhere, bro. Just
Chimpanzees,
there, right?
monkeys, baboons.
when I move banana cognac, anything be looking
It's
cute.
Oh,
like HIV. Okay, so watch out.
Could you imagine
So stay
the horror
you
that I
are
would
in
do if I was still a banana cognac maniac and I flew to Peru and I ran into some tarsiers. Next thing you know,
oh,
I
cheers.
had banana cognacs, and then I get a phone call 3 weeks later, and a tarsier says I got her pregnant. Oh,
The,
that's why I wear my
parang
Jimmy
may
hat.
static, ah. There's, oh my goodness.
don't
Yeti niya.
don't don't do it with the tarsiers, man. They're too small.
They're too small for
If you're on the banana cognac, it's it's important that you're not a maniac.
You've got to cut down on the bananiacs, man. They're driving you
Oh,
crazy, man. You're
I was
Bananyaks and
talking about
yetinyaks. Eh?
when I was
okay.
a
Okay.
teenager. Again, I have turned the other leaf. I was able to learn more about my creator,
Right.
and
Right.
I definitely am not a promoter of Jimmy hats.
Okay.
If you're
Okay.
familiar with the Jimmy hat, they have different brands in the Philippines. Some are called Trojan, some of them called. I don't memorize all the brands, but you know, uh, it, it, we were talking about hats, and
Yeah.
since I took a shot of banana cognac earlier, I just remembered to mention my favorite teenager hat was the Jimmy hat.
Oh my gosh. Well, talking about banana cognacs, you're the bananiac, and your name is Daddy Mac. Well, because of that, Dimitri, we're gonna play this song for you. All right. So that's your beat, man. That's your thingamajig. Return of the Mac. Yeah. Okay. So while we're playing that song for you, let's hear it from Shahab. Shahab, what about your hat? Kakaiba ang hat mo. Looks like something local.
hello, brothers and sisters. I may
That's
have a
great.
different name. It may sound foreign, and my what you when you read Mon Bombay, it actually I am 100% Filipino. Ako po'y Pinoy na Pinoy. Kaya ito ang aking sombrero unang-una. Yan po ay gawa-gawa lang katang-isip na Shahab. At pag tinanong
Alright.
ako, sinasabi ko apelyido ko Sukbinder. Pero sa puso't isipan ko ako'y isang Pinoy. Sa puso,
Amen.
diwa at salita. Yan lamang po
Yeah.
ang aking unang-unang sombrero. Pinoy na
Alright.
Pinoy po ako.
Pinoy na Pinoy. At dahil dyan, it means we change hat. Nagpalit na kagad si Dimitri. Man, ang bilis mo. Di pa ako nag-ano. Alright. Here we go. Change hats. Alright. Let's do this. Yeehaw! Come
Binaliktad
on.
ko. Pag binaliktad mo,
Alright.
iba na itsura.
Alright, partners. Why those hats? Can I explain your side, Dimitri? What's your hat all about?
Well, I realized that I forgot to wait for the bell to ring, but when we started talking about me being the Daddy Mac and you play that song, I got turned into my hip hop hat. This is how I really am with my folks. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this is my sporty hat. This is how I kick it. If I'm on my day off, I'm hanging out with y'all. We're having banana cognacs out there. Sport me. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Bay Area. Caesar's from the Bay Area. They made a
Banana yan?
yeah. So straight up, I'm a Golden State Warriors hat. Just like anyone else from the Bay Area. And this is my hip hop. You turned me on when I heard that song. I said, I gotta bring my hip hop
Yeah.
hat right here. You know what I'm saying? Golden State Warriors in the house. Yep.
I'm
Straight up.
feeling you, brother. I'm feeling you, uptown cowboy hillbilly, right now. I'm feeling your heat, man. Got it. All right. Because thanks for the hip hop hat, man. You look really down, whatever you call it, like chingamajig, whatever. You're looking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it. You're looking sick, brother. But now let's move on to Popeye. Sorry, Popeye. Papi Mer, the Sailor Man. Papi Mer, bakit? Bakit naman ganun? Okay, what's that sailor hat? That's unique, huh? Were you a
This is a
sailor
sailor
before?
hat, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero pagka binaliktad doon, parang yung ibang dating eh.
Yeah, iba na.
Oo, di ba?
Iba
Ibang
yan.
dating, ano?
Okay.
Parang museo or something. Maybe. Pero,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yung
yeah, yeah.
sailor
I know
hat,
those hats. So why the sailor hat, brother?
itong hat na to, matagal na to, 1970, matagal na to, bro.
Okay, kung kanina 1960s, ito 1940s, tama? World War II?
Hindi bro, kasi when I had this hat, it was way back on our 25th grand alumni high homecoming way back in 1998. No, 19. Sino magaling sa math dyan? Teka muna, 1974 plus 25. Yeah, I'm serious. So, ginamit ko itong hat na to sa, we performed the South Pacific in Manila Hotel.
Oh,
Hat
okay.
na ginamit namin from way back. So, if you add up, like now, you guys, you will be knowing my age right now. 1974 plus high school, plus 25,
Oh.
anong year yun? Grand alumni homecoming namin noon. And then we had a performance in Manila Hotel. So we wear this hat.
Right, okay. So
It's a
homecoming
musical
nyo, reunion, yeah, reunion. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's like you're on action mode, man. You're like, yes, sir. So talking about action mode, we're going to the next guy in action. Shahab.
Hollywood the movie South Pacific.
Right. Nice.
Yeah,
So, you kind of remind me someone on a battle carrier sa isang navy kind of thing, you know? Parang
Top Gun.
on attack mode ka or something ready on
Yes.
just to be on deck, you know what I mean?
Well, I
So
guess
Popeye,
You know what? That movie is so bad, but the more I look at it, it looks like you look like what a Jimmy hat would be on. That looks like a Jimmy hat on top of the head.
medyo stuck
we're
in-
trying to catch you, Dimitri. You're just cracking. It sounds
Oh,
crackle.
it's it's-
Oh man.
You have to adjust so that you can. Well, anyway, it's like bro. Remember, my youngest son, he's a U.S. Navy. So
Okay. There you go. There you go. So you got a connection there because your son is in the U.S. Navy. Awesome.
he's gonna be
Fantastic.
US Navy.
Well, talking about being on action, Papa Mer, we're going to the next share, si Shahab. Shahab, what brings you into action? You're always parang, ito naman parang nasa ground palagi. Eh.
Ranger yan, ha?
Oh,
Parang
Ranger yan.
Ranger
So,
hat to, ah.
what's
Yeah,
that hat
and-
all about?
This hat is an army hat, I could say, because for all people out there, itong brotherhood na to exists because we are all Jesus Army.
Yo!
We are servants of Christ. Nagkita-kita kami nitong mga brothers na to, and we were united because of our common goal in serving Christ. And yun, nakakatuwa because naalala ko yung uling na once na nahiwalay sa iba, madaling mamatay. And while burning with other people, mas napapagtagal namin yung passion, fire, and yung aming unity. And natutuwa ako because I'm with you brothers in my journey of faith. Thank you, thank you.
Alright, awesome. Galing! Jesus Army. Looks like we're on action, man. So Dimitri is on hip hop action. Emmer and Cars and Hats is on Navy action, and Shahab is on military ground action. And oh, naman, I like being on the countryside. You know, I like riding my horse
Yeah.
and then catching those cows. Yeehaw! Because I'm out in the wild and I
Riding
like being,
cowboy.
yeah, that's
You look
right,
like
that's
you
right.
listen to Reba McEntire. What kind of country songs you listen to over there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean,
Dolly
man. So
Parton.
Oh, it's
that's
funny.
right. I love catching them cows and being out back and bringing and slinging my gun and trying to catch all them bad guys like those bandits, you know. So, anyways, I
I
just
like
love,
that.
because it reminds me of like a hero kind of figure. You're out there having a great adventure and just having a time of your life. And yeah, that's one of the roles we play. And now, as we set the tone, let's change our hats.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
another military hat here.
Man. Speaking of talkers,
It's another military hat here. Oh, I like that. Abraham
Wow.
Lincoln. How are you, Abraham? You have you met Mao Ted?
No, what is that, Dimitri? Is that a tarsier on
Dimitri,
your hat? On
what
your
is my
head?
it's a
hat over
crusher
there?
hat, and it's
Oh,
a
I
it's
mean,
a family hat because it's
cracking up.
it's a bit playful in nature. However, from my previous discussion about banana cognacs, it doesn't seem like it's very family topic right now, since we talked about me almost, But yeah, this is my family time hat. So as we compartmentalize our lives, we tend to be when we run across people, we think of them only as how we see them. You see the serious side of like my students will probably
Shahab,
see the
you're
serious
just
side of.
Salakot.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're able to bring fun in teaching with your tarsier hat, bro, just don't do it. Okay, don't do it to them. Like I said, they're pretty small.
I was just gonna say, as a disclaimer, uh, I still enjoy the banana cognac, but I'm no longer the banana cognac maniac. And so, as I was saying, with the different roles that we play, all of these different roles that we play, we tend to expect something from someone as if that's their only image. When in
Right,
fact, all
right.
of us have different roles. Some people see us in a different light. Like maybe a 6-year-old would see me differently compared to like maybe a government official or civic worker or homeboys of mine when I'm at the bar talking about the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? When I'm playing when I got my hip hop hat on, but um, we have different roles and we compartmentalize how we act sometimes. But what's important is to have one thing in common goal is if you still center Christ in your heart, no matter what different approach or angles and mannerisms you have, you're still directed towards the right way to act.
Right. Yeah.
Lord is
Yeah.
the lamp
Yeah.
that's unto my feet. And so, but this is my this is my tarsier hat. We got this in Bohol one time when I was on vacation. So that's what it was there for. It was family
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
I
I hope
wasn't
I
there
hope
for any
you spread your
cognacs.
seed. I hope not. Yeah. Yeah. So just be careful, Dimitri. You wear them. You don't do them. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, I think if I do that, I don't know what kind of lawsuit will be filed. I might catch, I wouldn't say animal rights violations due to the
yeah.
size.
Well,
I love these.
unless you're in the category of animals still, or verging towards, maybe for you it's possible because you're a Gorietti, But for the rest of us here, we can't do that because that's bestiality right there. So, anyways,
Well,
moving on.
I can't do that with humans also.
Okay, all right, sige. So you have to find your fellow Gorietti. So it's more of being inbred. Okay, sige. So moving moving on to our next share. Thanks, Dimitri. Thanks for sharing your hat, your of Starshare hat. All right. So next, Shahab. I'm wondering, Shahab, where's your hat?
Salakot, bro.
Actually,
Salakot.
right now
Salakot,
I'm
man.
not wearing any hat because by faith I am wearing my crown.
Where's the crown?
Oh,
Oh,
it's here.
oh, it's an
Let
Sometimes
go.
faith
invisible
are things.
crowd. Okay.
Sometimes faith are not the things that we can see. It's the things that we see by faith. And I'm quoting Matthew 6, the Lord's
Yes.
Prayer, wherein he said, Jesus taught us, Our Father in heaven, we are son of Lord and Christ is our brother. Yon. And by faith, alam ko, wala akong crown na suot ngayon, but if I believe na kapatid ko si Jesus at anak tayo ng Ama natin sa langit, tayo
Amen.
mga prinsipe at prinsesa. So yon. So alam ko somewhere here, I have a crown because of my faith.
All
And
right.
I'm proud na
Amen. Amen.
kapatid ko kayo, kapatid ko kayo in my faith journey. Yon.
Amen. All right. Thank you, Shahab. Prince Shahab. Sounds like something you'd hear from the Middle East. Or Sheikh Shahab. Oh, diba? Parang, kasi I grew up in a Middle Eastern country, right? So yung mga prince, kings, and all, they call them Sheikh. So it sounds like
It
Shahab.
sounds like something
It's
I would order
guttural.
in Belarus. Can I get 3 orders of shahab?
you mean shawarma.
The first time I ate shawarma, sabi ko, wow, sobrang garlicky. Talagang sobrang
Oh,
garlicky.
I
garlicky
told my
talaga.
cousin,
Malakas ang
to
putok
my
niya.
cousin, Omar.
Garlic and and onions.
So don't be surprised, guys, all those watching and sticking on, that if you see Prince Shahab or Sheikh Shahab order a shawarma with the garlic paputok, okay?
And
So
onions.
and onions too.
Be careful because I have tendency to smell faster than you guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I just, it came into my mind. Shahab like shawarma with lots of shabuyas.
Oh, that's a lot of
I like that. I like that. Maraming shabuyas.
oh my god. All right, thanks Prince Shahab for
Nakakahilo rin
sharing.
yun, bro. Nakakahilo yun.
Oh,
Shabuyas.
nakahilo. At
Shabuyas.
brother Papi Emmer in Cars and Hats. What's your hat about? Looks like something you see in that it looks like something I'd see Freddie Mercury wear, you know?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really?
Mamma mia,
Talaga, bro?
mia.
Mamma mia, let me go, let me
Oh, it's a
go.
Mamma Mia, huh?
Why that hat? What's that hat all about, Emmer? And what's your role for that hat?
Hindi. Ano ko na kasi maraming hats eh. Maybe the first one is Navy hat, right? It's military. This one is another Chinese military hat. I really don't know. I think it's an old army hat of the Chinese
Oh,
army.
old army Chinese
Yes,
hat. All
I
right.
think so. I
Okay.
think so. And then this one is also another military hat, actually. This one, it's a Navy hat, actually. It's an old school Navy hat during, I think, 1940s, 1920s, this one. So, wala lang bro, I just may fancy lang ako sa mga military hats. Maybe because, well, my youngest son, he's in the military right now, US Navy. Eh, ang background ko kasi nung high school ako, I would like to be, I was a cadet officer at that time. From way back. So medyo may military, ano ko.
So you were a cadet back then. So cadet, is that
Officer.
how do you do that?
Yeah,
Like
I
this
was
or
a
like that?
cadet officer during those years. Kaya ang orientation ko is more, although I hate war, I don't like war. Ayoko ng away, di ba?
Yeah, yeah.
Ayoko ng away because
So fight for peace, y'all. Fight for
yeah,
peace.
that's why,
But
come on, guys, those listening to us right now, we are all missionaries actually, but we are going to apply our lives, share our lives to you guys. We're not going to be so preachy to you guys, but you will see the Jesus inside every one of us in any different hats. You can always
yeah,
be
yeah.
promoting Jesus to you guys, whether, well, actually,
Well,
yun na,
well,
diretso.
Papa Mer, before we talk about the light of Jesus, which we are going to talk about in one of our episodes, I just want to share. I can hear like there's someone from the dark side right now, and he's going like,
Oh, seriously,
your
Dark Father, Dark Father.
Sounds like it's coming from Dimitri, man. Galing ng hinga. I am your father. Vader, father. So, German for father, right? Vader, right? So, anyways,
Bro, bro, si Dimitri. Si
yeah,
Dimitri, hindi.
Star Wars, yeah.
Hey, brothers. Si Dimitri, hinihika.
Yeah, I
Taas
think
pa.
he's had too many bananiacs already.
So lahat,
Yeah, and he's already turning into Vader, to Vader, Vader,
But he
Vader,
can be
Vader,
Dark Father.
Vader.
Father.
Dark mother figure.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, brothers, for sharing your awesome insights for the new year and the many,
Oh,
many
your hat,
roles you
Tony.
take by
How about
different
your
hats.
hat?
Yung hat ko? Well,
Oh yeah,
this
I
hat,
like that hat.
this
I
hat is
forget
more
how.
like a gentleman's hat, in the
Yeah,
Victorian era of
how
England.
do you
And,
call that hat?
yes.
How do you
It's
call that hat?
it's more of like it's not a bowler hat. It's more of a gentleman's hat, with the cane and all, like Michael Caine and
Oh,
would have you. And this particular hat, I wore this because in one of our Toastmasters meetings, we had to wear some sort of a very classical look. So I had to purchase this hat in Cubao, and this helped me more be like
a
I
business
represent
fair.
me as a public speaker, as a public figure in hosting events and public speaking, rather speaking. So this is the hat I wear when I go for my speaking engagements.
Gosh, man.
Yes,
You
and
know
I
what?
yeah
If
yes.
I had the right outfit, I can turn that into a pimp hat. You can call me
What?
Iceberg Dimitri, and I'll be
Oh,
a cold stone pimp.
oh, I see. But Dimitri, what this hat is also used for, if I were to have a lot of your bananiac, this is what I would like. Yeah, start in there, and then I should not. I should not wear too many or carry a lot. Yes. You can, for the last few minutes. You can change your hat. So change and
Now this is the longer. Yeah.
Oh,
all
I
right.
like your hat.
Oh my
Yes,
dear.
this is the hat I
Oh
wear when it
my.
comes to communicating with my wife. I have to relate to her. So I have to wear this hat so I can relate with my wife. So,
Uh,
anyways, and yeah,
well,
very
I would
local.
love to wear this
Very
one.
local pang
I
ha.
love to
What
wear
do you
this
call that?
one.
Kapot ba yun?
Yes.
Yan.
And of course
Sige.
this one.
And of course, very feminine, Emmer and Papa Mer. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. And
Well,
Dimitri, so
well,
hip hoppy disc jockey. Yeah. All right. So, anyways, brothers, I guess our time is up. We have a good 1 hour of the show. But
1 hour
fantastic to have
show.
our viewers. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an awesome pleasure to have you join our light conversation. We have discussed the many hats we wear during this pandemic and in our lives. And Gabe, let's promote what we want to promote. Of course, we want to invite everyone to continue supporting and watching the show Lightversations with TEDS. That's Tony Spark. We have Emmer and Cars and Hats, Dimitri and Shahab. So,
Shahab
brothers,
Mon.
you may have something you want to promote. Shahab, baka may gusto kang i-promote before we
Shahab.
wrap up.
Aside from shawarma, shabuyas, and mining, I'm promoting any the FBA district shows. Normally, it's 8 o'clock in Mondays to Fridays. Yun po. You could
Yeah.
visit Peace Armita, Peace MOA, the Peace FBA AM, and yun lang po. Thank you.
Sige. I'll be showing slides on that one later. But sige, what do you want to promote, Papa Mer?
Oh, what are we supposed to promote right now?
Oh, you have your business, right?
Well, I don't have the poster right now, the slide, but Classic Wheels Philippines. So
Classic Wheels Philippines.
I
What do
am
you do
into
here?
cars. That's why my name is Emer and Cars. That is Emer Encarnacion, and I love cars, Emer and cars, and I wear different hats. So just visit the Facebook page, Classic Wheels Philippines. Emer and
Classic
cars.
Wheels Philippines. So this is on Facebook.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's on Facebook. You can check
it's
us
on
out. Check out Papa Mer's business. That's Classic Wheels. What do you promote here, Papa Mer? For those who don't know.
cars. But anyway,
Armored
All right,
cars.
not
armored
really.
cars. So cars, it is. That's
Just
what
the
Emmer
basic.
and cars and hats
Oh,
promote.
yeah,
So yeah, so
yeah.
here we just want to promote what
Yes,
Shahab has been sharing.
both.
Our feast at home of the Bay Area district. This is what we promote or what we have every week. It's our district weekly programs. Of course, Monday 8 p.m. we have our singles gig gathering in God, and Tuesdays 8 p.m. Better Together. And Wednesday, 8 p.m., yours truly will be promoting for the youth. Thursday, 8 p.m., we have the Biblia Konya with Father Mike LaGuardia and Father Bob McConaughey. And TGIF, dito active si Shahab with Brother Adrian Panginiban in Tonight God is First. And Fast Talk or Father and Son Talk with Brother Alvin and Brother Ayo Barcelona. By the way, Brother Alvin is celebrating his birthday today on this
Happy
particular day.
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday, our
Brother Alvin Barcelona, brother long hair.
Happy
brother
birthday, brother
here.
Alvin. Long hair.
Brother long hair.
Yeah, woohoo! All right. So yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
So well, that's just one. Okay, so how about you, Dimitri? What do you want to promote aside from your
Yeah, yeah.
Iron your
Aside
butt
from
up.
my Darth Vader voice, because I'm auditioning for another movie, I'd like for you guys to visit number 9 Malumanay Street, Sikatuna Village, and look for the haircut and grooming for everyday gentlemen. That's My Mama Said, which is a
yeah,
place where we also tape our show.
yeah? So my mama said, what do they have there, Dimitri? What is their business as well?
Well, it's both car wash and haircut. You can get a really good price on your car wash while you're waiting for your haircut. Prices range depending on the size of your vehicle, from
All right.
125 pesos to 150. You can get a haircut for about 300 pesos over there, or 350, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a lounge. It's got a nice ambiance. They serve free coffee over there.
Yeah.
Just, you know what? Take my word for it. If you're in town, if you're in the Quezon City area, I suggest you visit. My Mama Said.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Not my Yeti Mama.
I love their bottomless brewed coffee there.
Bottomless brewed coffee, at my mama said,
My
while
mama
you're
said
waiting for your car to get washed or while you're having your hair cut.
haircut.
And looks like Shahab needs that, but I don't think so. He'll be opting for that anytime soon. But definitely Dimitri will possibly have his haircut soon. But Emmer and cars and hats don't need a haircut because he just needs hair right now. But all right. Anyway, well, thank you so much. And of course, if you want to have a whole events, just get in touch with me. Of course, you can get in touch with me. Check me out. Tony Spark is my screen name here. You can always check me out at Tony Valenzuela. All right. So, once again, for all those watching, thank you
Yo,
for joining us. This has been TEDS
I'll see you
saying
next
Happy
time.
New Year.
New
See you
Year.
next.
See ya, see
Our
ya.
See you next episode.
next
See you next
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it. I love it. I want more of it.
All right. God bless you guys. Until next episode, let's have a lot of fun in 2021. God bless you.
See ya, see ya.
See ya.